Tom Mason, 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 Tom Mason.
Hello Whovies and welcome back to the main channel. Today we're talking about what is the future of New Who. Let me just move a wire from a view so I can make sure I'm centre stage in the frame, because I'm all about framing. So, what do I think is the future of New Who? Well, there's a lot of things that could happen in New Who that could change the shape of Doctor Who forever. Such as, now that we've, spoiler alert, if you've not seen Power of the Doctor, please go and watch Power of the Doctor, I'm confidentially. Please go watch Power of the Doctor, then come back here. I'll give you, 3, maybe 4 seconds. Are you ready? I'll start counting you down. From 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoilers about to begin. So, with having the end of Power of the Doctor, with Jodie Whittaker, beautiful send-off, will regenerate into David Tennant. David Tennant's now been confirmed as the 14th Doctor by an article, as Ncuti Gatwa has been confirmed as the 15th Doctor. What does this mean for New Who? This means we'll have a whole 60th anniversary that it isn't a multi-Doctor story. Check. Because we had the 20th anniversary, 30th. Nearly every anniversary series we've had has always had a multi-Doctor element in there somewhere. And we don't want multi-Doctor stories every single time. Big Finish do them a lot, like Out of Time they did with David and Tom, and they did it again with David and Peter. Like Peter Davison, not Peter Peter Capaldi. Can't say his name. Peter Capaldi. Peter Capaldi. I think I got it there. I don't know what happened there today. Don't ask me what happened there. I generally have no clue what just happened there. Anyway, so I decided to think, and my point of view on the matter is that if the Doctor, because I heard someone mention this online, but if the Doctor is in a state of limbo, we're going to have a conversation about what's happened, how is she regenerating into David again, but why is David now the 14th Doctor instead of being the 10th Doctor? Does this mean we'll get a new sort of character from David? So we'll have his eccentric 10th Doctor and his bizarre, bonkers 14th Doctor. David did a lot of interviews beforehand saying, "Oh, I'm glad to be back. Oh, yes. Oh, it's going to be amazing." I thought, yeah, you should be glad to be back. But you haven't left Doctor Who. Since the uprising of Big Finish, you've been doing Big Finish all the time. You've never left being the 10th Doctor. You've never played the Metachrist Doctor since, but you are no longer, we've not seen you in a while. The people that don't listen to Big Finish are probably really, really excited, but the ones that listen to Big Finish are probably like, yeah, I'm really excited that Russell and David are back on screen, but we've had enough David on Big Finish. But I always say you can never have too much David Tennant. No matter where you're looking, you can never have too much David Tennant. Sorry about that cut there. I was just flattening my hair so that, because it looked like I just woke up, which I hadn't, because I woke up earlier, and I'm in the shower, so I needed just to pat down my hair. So, New Who. I think David Tennant being the 14th Doctor, if you bring the new sort of act to the table, then it'd be fantastic. I want to know why Donna Noble, but here's my mega theory, right? Donna Noble comes back as the companion for the 14th Doctor, David Tennant, but she gets a memory back, right? And it doesn't kill her this time, because they've brought memory back to a sort of state. She then sees Bernard Cribbins, and they have a whole thing with that. But then when he regenerates into Gatwa, but Bernard Cribbins, being so shocked by the regeneration, dies. This means that there's a funeral. We have a funeral for Bernard Cribbins' character Wilf, and then Donna becomes the companion for Ncuti Gatwa for the next series, until she then decides to properly leave and go, this has been too crazy, I'm going. And then Ncuti has a Christmas special by himself, where he picks up a new companion at the end of that, Lydia West. It's just a theory that it could be Lydia West. And then the whole of the next few years is Ncuti and Lydia West. So then, once Ncuti regenerates, it then can move on forward whenever Russell decides. Russell could obviously get Ncuti to regenerate and still write for whoever the 16th Doctor is. Or they could do a spin-off where they explain what's happening with what was the Doctor Order type program, where they go, welcome to the program where we have we're going to tell you about how the Doctor works. So we had the first Doctor, pre-Hartnell Doctors actually. We had pre-Hartnell Doctors, so we had first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, war, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. We had Child, yes. We had the Master Doctor. Yeah, someone could do that. I don't know. That just sounds too complicated, really. But there you have it. What's your thoughts on the uprising and the welcoming back of David Tennant and New Who in a general state? Hopefully, and the thumbnail's also just stayed as a Power of the Doctor thing, because it is Power of the Doctor related. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Talmud Hard. Bye! It's a very nice image for the thumbnail. It's of Jodie just stood against the wall.